1,204 transformer and pull box installations. Single-phase pad mount transformer and pull box if required, shall be located and their slabs installed in accordance with the following requirements. A. Location. Customer shall provide CPS Energy with an approved location on their premises that is adequate for the transformer or pull box installation. For transformer and pull box that are to be installed in public row, the customer shall provide written approval from the AHJ and shall install the transformer within 10 feet of the meter location. Customer shall furnish a site plan or drawing to CPS Energy that establishes the exact location of the transformer slab, and any required pull box slabs, with respect to permanent and identifiable structures. The location, S, shall provide for the following. 1. Open access to transformer and any required pull boxes, both vertically and horizontally, by equipment and personnel. Where located behind a wall or fence, the wall or fence may not be taller than 8 feet and must include a minimum 6-foot wide opening in front of each transformer and pull box. 2. 15-foot wide, all-weather drivable surface up to transformer slab, and pull box slab, S, if required, for access by CPS Energy equipment. Drivable surfaces shall meet the design criteria outlined by the CPS Energy Customer Service Representative. 3. Allow for 6 feet of clearance in front of each transformer or pull box slab, transformer or pull box door side, and 3 feet around sides and back. If possible, transformer and pull box doors shall face away from buildings or structures. 4. Appropriate clearances for transformer and pull box, ES, away from building openings, stairways, fire escapes, etc. 5. No exposure of transformer or pull box, ES, to corrosive vapors, steam cooling tower discharges, etc. that could damage it. 6. Protection by use of removable concrete-filled bollards around transformer or pull box, ES, where subjected to vehicular traffic. B. Slab requirements. Compartment-type transformers sized at 250 kVA and greater will require customer to construct custom slab in accordance with CPS Energy specifications provided by the customer service representative. The provisions of 1 through 5 below will be applicable for installation of transformer and or pull box slabs. 1. The top of the slab shall be a minimum of 6 inches and a maximum of 12 inches above final grade. 2. There shall be no pipes, conduits, etc. under the slab except those necessary to supply primary to the transformer and those required to supply the electric load. 3. Where the subsoil conditions are questionable, CPS Energy shall require the customer to provide a Proctor density test at their expense to establish whether the slab shall be installed on pairs. A 90% Proctor test is necessary to eliminate the need for pairs. 4. Customer shall furnish and install 2 5/8-inch x 8-foot copper or copper-clad ground rods in the slab opening, as specified in CPS Energy slab detail. CPS Energy will provide and install all necessary ground rod connectors. 5. Where required by CPS Energy, an oil containment pit shall be constructed by customer in accordance with specifications provided by the CPS Energy Customer Service Representative. Oil containment pits are required where oil capacity exceeds guidelines established by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, or the Texas Commission for Environmental Quality, TCEQ. Note: standard transformers and pull boxes shall be mounted on a precast concrete slab provided by CPS Energy. C. Inspections. A CPS Energy inspector shall inspect the slab after it has been installed. COSA or other AHJ inspectors do not make these inspections for CPS Energy. To schedule an inspection, customer may contact the CPS Energy Customer Service Representative, refer to helpful numbers listed on the inside front cover page. 1205 Secondary and Service Lateral. Secondary and service lateral exiting the transformer and/or secondary enclosure shall be totally enclosed in conduit. The conduits shall be continuous except for watertight coupling. All conduits, elbows, and couplings shall be furnished by customer as required below. 1205 1 Customer's property. Customer shall furnish, install, and maintain the service conduits and conductors between the single-phase transformer or secondary enclosure and customer's service equipment. CPS Energy shall make all connections to transformer secondary terminals or in secondary enclosures. 1205 2 Public right-of-way. Where a new transformer or secondary enclosure is approved by CPS Energy and the AHJ to be located in public row, customer will furnish and install the secondary and/or service conduits from transformer and/or secondary enclosure to metering location. CPS Energy will be responsible for installing and maintaining the secondary/service conductors to the point of demarcation, pod. Customer will be responsible for installation of the service entrance conductors from the pod up to the metering location. Where CPS Energy is serving telecommunications, wireless services, traffic signals, and via bus shelters etc. Then CPS Energy will install the service conductors up to the meter location. Exception. Where the service is from an existing transformer, CPS Energy will designate a location where the customer will be responsible for furnishing and installing conduits, typically 5 feet from transformer or secondary enclosure. Customer shall coordinate with CPS Energy representative on the final conduits WPS at transformer. Note 1. Customer is not permitted to access energized CPS Energy equipment. Customer shall coordinate with CPS Energy for conduit and conductor installation. Note 2. The maximum lateral distance from transformer or secondary enclosure to metering location shall be 250 feet. Reference Article 705 1205 3 Service conduits. The standard conduit installation requires the use of Schedule 40 or 80 PVC conduits. The quantities and sizes of service conduits that may be connected to CPS Energy transformers and secondary enclosures will be determined by CPS Energy. Customer shall be responsible for coordinating with CPS Energy to ensure that the number and size of service conduits required for customers' calculated loads will be in accordance with Table 1201 Note 1. Conduits are required to exit the bottom of the transformer through the slab. 1205 4 Service entrance conductors. The maximum number and size of service entrance conductors that may be connected to a CPS Energy transformer are identified in Table 1201 and depend on transformer kVA size. Where customer elects to install conductors in excess of that allowed by Table 1201, the conductors shall terminate in a customer-furnished and installed tap box pre-approved by CPS Energy, see Article 1205-5. The maximum number and size of service entrance conductors that may be connected to a CPS Energy secondary enclosure are limited to 3 to 350 kcm conductors per phase. Where customer elects to install conductors in excess of 3 to 350 kcm per phase, the primary will be required to extend it onto the property and a new transformer must be installed. A tap box may be required if service entrance conductors are in excess of that allowed by Table 1201-1205 5 tap boxes.